Sagittarius, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. Yay! I don't know. The Scorpio read got me in a good mood, so let's see what you guys have going on. Okay, as per usual, you can click on that description box below, and it will talk about the significance of the spread, as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. Ooh! Sagittarius, you are still continuing to defend your boundaries, okay? And this is something that you guys, I say you guys, I'm a Sagittarius sun as well. This is something that we all have been working on for quite a while. For people who had good boundaries before, boundaries needed to be redefined. And for people who often allowed those in their inner circle to kind of trample those boundaries, boundaries are being reset. So what you're hoping for now is to not sacrifice and not let other people sway your opinion, okay? You're standing your ground. You're just like, no, this is the way it is because I said so. This is what I need for me right now. And what you're doing in the process is you're letting go of resources. So for some people, this means letting go of people. Okay? For some people, this might mean walking away from a job. Like you might have left a job that wasn't serving your eyes good anymore. Or like maybe for some people, this is I guess letting go of people who didn't have, letting go of situations that weren't necessarily healthy for you. Because these pentacles here, you know, this is somebody holding on too tightly to something. This is obviously somebody letting go of something. Either way, no matter which way you look at the card, you had to take stock in order to do this. And it's a pentacle card, so you're taking stock of your resources. Resources can be health, wealth, or how you leverage your networking. Okay. So you're just deciding, you're like, no, this is the way to, you know what I get from this? This is your hope. Your hope is love me or leave me. You're hoping to kind of put off that attitude to pretty much everybody and everything in your life. Is this good for me? If it's not good for me, I don't want it. Are you with me? If you're not with me, you're against me. So your hope is to present that attitude so you can maintain the boundaries that you've put up. The fear is that if you push too many people away, or if you keep everything in this black and white energy, like it is or it isn't, it is or it isn't, it is or it isn't, that you're limiting your growth somehow. Okay? And intuitively, you know that's true, but you've also stifled your growth from letting people penetrate those boundaries, letting people push those boundaries aside in the past. So right now, it's kind of like your hope is to draw that line in the sand and not let anybody pass that line. But in the past, you let too many people navigate their way through that boundary. So it's almost like the pendulum was all the way over here where you didn't have good boundaries. Then all of a sudden you put up boundaries and now it's all the way over here and you're looking for that middle ground. Okay? Because your hope says you have this boundary and your fear says you fear the lack of growth. So you kind of recognize that this is too far. But right now, maybe it just needs to be. You know, sometimes that pendulum has to swing all the way the other way and then we have to work back to see what works best. The reality of the situation is you are handling your shit just fine. Okay, you got this. This bundle of sticks, this isn't a burden for you. You're like, whatever. All of these responsibilities that I put on myself, I got this. I'm gonna put this over my shoulder and I'm gonna walk all the way to that town and I don't even need to stop and pick up a bottle of water on the way. I got this, okay? So you have an end goal in mind. There's this little town right here that you're bringing your load, your responsibilities, your passions. You're like, I got this. I'm handling it. It's all mine. These are all my responsibilities. And that's where I'm going with it. And then underneath that, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is about better managing your resources. Now, the Knights are all about change, but this is the only Knight in the deck who makes it to the finish line, so to speak. It is the slowest moving Knight in the deck, and it is the most cautious Knight in the deck. But this is the person who gets shit done. So, the reality is, you are creating a plan to better manage your responsibilities, your passion, and your resources to create a path to achieve a goal. You're doing a good job of it. So even though it might feel slow, even though it might feel difficult, you're standing your ground on those boundaries because you recognize the need for them. Yeah, see? You're not necessarily bidding for people's attention anymore regarding these. You're not looking, how do I say this? You're not looking to communicate with people with words via your boundaries. You're looking to communicate with attitude. Like I said, you're like, love me or leave me. It's just like, okay, you aren't people pleasing. You aren't really entertaining other people's ideas about stuff. You'll listen, but you're not necessarily engaging in conversations where people might persuade you otherwise, like you used to in the past. You are excusing yourself from those types of conversations. You are holding an attitude about you as, this is me, this is who I am, so be it. It's hard for you to do this sometimes. It's almost like you didn't know you had it in you until you had to do it. It wasn't an idea. It wasn't something that it came out of necessity, not out of planning. But it feels good. It's a healing energy, not a creating energy. Not bidding for other people's attention. This is you saying, I'm going to stand my ground, let go of what isn't necessary. I'm not necessarily going to worry about the transitional period right now. I'm just going to worry about handling my responsibilities and my sources the way I need to for my highest good. This is a healing moment for you. Enjoy it. Work with it. Move forward. Like I said, man, you handling your shit. Good on you. All right. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, Sagittarius, and I will see you next time.